I want some of your brown sugar. I want some of your brown sugar.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. This is Brownsugar Commentary, and I'm your girl, Kayla. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe for more videos about Black entertainment, Black womanhood, and whatever else I feel like talking about this week. All right, let's get right into it. So, the 2022 Grammys happened this past Sunday, and we got to talk about it because we've been waiting months and months and months, okay? This year's Grammys happened a little bit later. It usually happens around February, but because of, I think it was Omicron why they didn't do it when they usually did it. But the day has finally come, and because I did my predictions video way back when, we gotta go back and see if I was right. And so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go through all the categories that I mentioned in that video and see where I went right or wrong. I'll probably have it on the screen what my prediction was if I don't say it. And then the second half of this video will be my thoughts and opinions on the show and the winners and the losers. So let's get into it, shall we? The record of the year went to none other than Silk Sonic's Leave the Door Open. This comes to a shock to nobody. Bruno Mars has won Record of the Year and or Song of the Year almost every year he's been nominated for it. So this comes as no shock to anybody. I told you the Grammys likes Bruno Mars, and rightfully so. I'm sorry about it. And album of the year went to We Are by Jon Batiste. I felt that Jon Batiste was going to be the wild card this year. His name was there quite a bit of times, but I'm not mad about this one. Jon Batiste is the first Black person to win an album of the year in 14 freaking years. And that is crazy. So well deserved. Well deserved. Next, we got Song of the Year that goes to, you guessed it, Leave the Door Open by Silk Sonic. I definitely saw this one coming. Silk Sonic did a full sweep, honey. Silk Sonic claimed and cleaned up shop, baby. All right. But yeah, not shocking. Next, we have Best New Artist went to Olivia Rodrigo. I definitely thought they were going to pick, someone else less, I guess, mainstream or well known, because Best New Artist definitely be a toss up because Megan did win last year. But there are many years where, like I said, there'd be somebody that not just a person that not necessarily doesn't deserve it or anything, because I'm not one of those people that'll say, oh wow, this person doesn't deserve it because I don't know them. But it's just like, it's usually like a person that's not out there. Like, an Olivia Rodrigo was very much popular, but it's well deserved. I already said it. I wanted Olivia to get this one. She worked her behind off. She did a good, not to say everybody else didn't, but what I'm saying? Like, she definitely did the damn thing, and why not? Going right along, for Best Pop Solo Performance went to Olivia Rodrigo for Driver's License. I'm not shocked about it, but then shocked about it because I didn't put her in my predictions, because I thought, because she was up with heavy hitters like an Ariana Grande or Billie Eilish, I definitely thought that they would have got it before her. But once again, not mad at this, because Driver's License had the young people in a chokehold on the TikTok, okay? That's like somebody's grandma. But no, Driver's License had the people in a chokehold, okay? So I ain't mad at it. Next, we got Best Pop Duo Group Performance went to Kiss Me More by Doja Cat and SZA, making both of these young ladies their very first Grammy, and I am so happy for the both of them because it did look like Doja Cat was going to get snubbed for yet another year, but that did not happen, and we thank Sky Daddy for it. I don't even think Doja thought she was going to get the award. That's why she was all the way in the bathroom when her name was called, okay? But yes, Kiss Me More deserves. It was a very big hit, good song. Like I said, these two ladies deserved it and everything. And I really hope this is not the last time that these two women win a Grammy. Next, we have Best Traditional Pop Vocal Album went for Love for Sale for Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga. This is not shocking. I told you every time I see Tony and Bennett and Lady Gaga up for Grammys, they usually win every time. But I think this is probably the last time that these two make an album, because Tony Bennett does have Alzheimer's, and the way that Lady Gaga performance was, it was definitely giving Send Off. Even though it was really giving more so like In Memoriam. I thought Tony Bennett went on to glory and they didn't want to tell us about it because it was giving that. But I think it was just like a send off, because I don't think those two will ever really perform or make music again, which is kind of sad, but such is life. But yeah, I definitely thought that this was going to happen. Next, we have Best Pop Vocal Album went to Sour by Olivia Rodrigo. This is also, like I said, I thought it was shocking because, like I said, she had some heavy hitters. But Sour deserves, I think, as everyone else. But I think that you know, Olivia put out a good body of work, and, you know, I'm glad that she's getting recognized for it because it doesn't always happen. And she got 3 awards in one night. Now she giving us Billie Eilish cheese. Is she the new Grammy fave? Has she dethroned Miss Billie? I don't know. Olivia. Either that or they set my girl up to fail. Because, you know, sometimes people getting a lot of awards one year and then they never get nominated again or never win again. I don't know. I hope that ain't what's going on here. But moving right along, we're going to the only category that matters, which is R&B. So Best R&B Performance was a tie between Leave the Door Open with Silk Sonic and Pick Up Your Feelings with Jasmine Sullivan. I am so happy because this is Jasmine Sullivan's very first Grammy. And as I told y'all in the predictions video, I was rooting for Jasmine to get her things. She has been nominated, I believe, 15 times and has not won anything until now. And I'm so proud. Like, I'm so happy. I'm so proud that Jasmine gets to witness her people celebrating her and her getting accolades. And while accolades are not everything, it's sure nice when you see people that you know that has been working for so long get them. So I'm so happy about this. While I do side-eye this being a tie, I do just a little bit. I'm not, because especially they gave Best R&B Song to Leave the Door Open. I just don't understand. And they gave obviously Best they gave Song of the Year and Record of the Year to Leave the Door Open, so why did y'all just not solely give it to Jasmine? I just feel like the tie isn't necessary, but I'm not mad at it because at least Jasmine got her first Grammy. Next, we have Traditional R&B Performance Went to Fight for You. I told you this was going to happen because I told you the Grammys likes her, and this song already won an Oscar, so it's pretty much on par for that. I like Fight for You. I like her. So I'm not mad at this. Best Progressive R&B Album went to Table for Two by Mr. Lucky Day, the love of my life. Okay, my musical soulmate. I'm so happy about this. More than any, next to Jasmine, this is the second thing I'm the most happiest about. I love me some Lucky Day Down. I'm happy that he is blowing up. Over is literally everywhere on TikTok, and I'm happy to see it. I do not gatekeep my faves. Okay, and if you don't know Lucky Day's story, let me briefly tell you. Lucky has been making music since forever. He was on like American Idol way back when he was like 19, which was back in 2005. Okay, so, and also when he made his first project, which was Painted, he was talking about the fact that he was going to give up on music. Him and D-Mile were going to give up on music, and you know, he made Painted, and Rosamo was a really big hit, and so he decided to keep on going after that. And I'm really happy that that happened for him, because it would have been such a shame for him to never see his success and have all that talent. You know what I mean? I bought tickets to see Lucky way back a couple of months ago when he announced his tour. And originally he was supposed to be in Atlanta on the 3rd, but it got pushed to the 4th because the Grammys. And so Atlanta was the first city that Lucky saw after winning the Grammys, and the energy in there was just so amazing. And it was just so great. It was just so great. My boy is coming. He's coming up there. We're going to be back next year for Candy Drip. We will be back. Not be the last time you see Mr. Lucky getting him a Grammy, okay? Next, the Best R&B Album went to none other than Hotels, which, I mean, are we shocked? I'm not, because Jasmine deserved. I don't think no other R&B album was touching Hotels last year. None. But yeah, so happy for Jasmine for getting, her second Grammy for that. Next, we have Best Rap Performance went to Family Ties, Baby Keem featuring Kendrick. Not shocked about this one at all. Really good for Baby Keem for getting his first Grammy. That's really nice, really awesome. Happy to see it. Next, we have Melodic Rap Performance. It went to Kanye West, which is really cool. I think this is Lil Baby's first Grammy, right? Wouldn't that be considered his first Grammy? That's pretty cool. But yeah. Really, next we had, I think that was, I don't remember who I said for this one, but I didn't think that Hurricane was going to take it. But Best Rap Song went to Jail. I wasn't shocked on this one. I definitely thought, the Grammys likes Jay-Z, so this is not shocking. But I mean, this was a good song. Like I told y'all back then. Guess who's going to jail tonight, okay? Next, we have Best Rap Album is Call Me If You Get Lost, Tyler, the Creator. And this is not shocking. I told y'all the Grammys likes Tyler, and I mean, rightfully so. I think that Call Me If You Get Lost is very excellent. It was very well received. And yeah, Tyler deserves. Why not? But yeah, so let's talk about my thoughts on the performances. So, truth be told, I did not see the first half of the Grammys because April 3rd is not my favorite day, okay? It is, unfortunately, the day that my father passed away. It's been 2 years. Not to dampen y'all spirits, but it is a very, like, day for me. So me and my brother was out releasing balloons. So by the time I got home, it was rather late. But I did check out some of the performances that I missed via YouTube. So I know that Silk Sonic opened and it was amazing. They did pretty much what they did during their Vegas residency, which I told y'all I had the privilege of getting to go see with my brother last month, which I told y'all it was amazing. It was amazing. That's why I say I'm not going to like my opinions on Silk Sonic because I love Silk Sonic. I love them. Sorry. But yeah, I knew that they were going to deliver on that one. What else? Lil Nas X did excellent as always. I always love him performing Industry Baby. That's my joint right there. That's how I wanted that one to win melodic performance. That's the only one I will say. I really wish that Lil Nas X walked away with at least something, but at least I could say that he has won Grammys in the past, so at least he's not being completely, ignored by the industry. But yeah. So we have that. I did love the In Memoriam tribute with Leslie Odom Jr., Ben Platt, Cynthia Erivo, and I don't know the actress's name, but I know she was in West Side Story. But yeah, they did a good job, especially Cynthia and Leslie. I need to tune them to be in a musical ASAP together. I need to see it, and I need to see it now. Okay, their voices, amazing. I liked, who else did I see? I liked hers performance. I like that she brought Lenny Kravitz on stage. That was really fun. I love when like older artists and newer artists make music together. I think that's really fun, really cool. What else do we have? Chris Stapleton's thing. I'm not a big country girl, but I like me some Chris Stapleton. He made Tennessee whiskey, and black people love them some Tennessee whiskey now. I really liked his performance. Like, the vocals gave, for sure. And I also liked Jon Batiste's performance. This is the first time I've seen Jon Batiste perform before, and I really liked it. I liked his set design. I liked the Afro-futuristic meets The Wiz type vibe it had. And he just seemed like he had a lot of high energy and really puts on a good show. And I love to see that. I think those are all the performances that I can remember. Yeah. Anybody else, whatever. I don't understand though why they didn't have Jasmine perform or Doja Cat perform, especially instead of Justin, because that Peaches performance was garbage. This man tried to make that song sound like it was a gospel song in the beginning, dragging it for dear life, like he thought it really was giving something. And I was like, if you don't just hurry up and sing the goddamn song. And then the people in the back didn't know whether or not to bleep certain words out. Like, it was just so confusing and it was just unnecessary. Like, Daniel Caesar looked like he was too shy to sing anything. Giveon did cool. But yeah, I already told you that song is not a Grammy Award winning song, and I'm just happy he didn't win nothing. So sorry about it, okay? Giveon will get his things. Daniel has already won Grammys in the past, so whatever. But Peaches was not the record to be performing at the Grammys, nor did I care to see it. Yeah. We definitely could have swapped Justin out for literally anybody else. But yeah, so as far as the winners go, this is probably the first Grammys that I felt that I was pretty satisfied with most of the wins. Like I said, the only thing I will say is that I think that the tie was unnecessary. I think it just should have went to Jasmine completely. I'm not mad about Silk Sonic winning those bigger categories because Leave the Door Open was an excellent song. Debate with your mama. Okay? Debate with your mama. Okay? And on that note, like I said before, and I'll say it again, I don't have a problem with Silk Sonic. I think that these two guys are having a good time, making music that they love, and I enjoy to hear it. Two things can be true at once. I think there's a truth that if Bruno Mars was black, he probably wouldn't be as popular for making the music that he does. But we could also say that Bruno Mars is a good artist. He has put out consistent, amazing work. He is an excellent showman and entertainer. I've seen him live twice, as well as just seeing him live on television many times, and he's been consistent every single time. The fact that he could hold his own against Beyonce is saying a lot. I don't understand what this anger or like whatever is toward Bruno Mars. If you're gonna be mad at anybody, be mad at the industry, but Bruno Mars is not the problem. And I think that even him, you know, making this group with Anderson .Paak is helping a fellow Black artist who makes that type of music get into the mainstream. So is that, like, what's the problem here? Like, I don't know. Like, unless Bruno Mars is out here saying nigga or he puts full on blackface, I don't care. Like I told you, I saw Silk Sonic last month, and it was literally the best show I ever saw. It was amazing. And like I said, Bruno Mars is a guy that literally constantly raises the bar for not only himself, but his peers. And really, Bruno Mars has no peers in the male department. No other male entertainer is doing what Bruno Mars does. So y'all could just be mad about it. I'm all for people making the music that they enjoy. I'm all for people making the music that sounds good. And that's what Bruno Mars does. So I'm sorry. I enjoy it. And prepare to see them next year, because that was just for Leave the Door Open. They didn't even do for Evening for Silk Sonic, so I'm sorry. Because I'm telling y'all critiques, like, I get it for Black folks for being mad, but it's at the same time, some of y'all, not all of you, but some of y'all do not support Black R&B artists. Like, y'all don't go to concerts, y'all don't buy the music, y'all don't do any of that stuff. So what exactly is y'all really, what's the real problem here? And there's a lot of non-Black folks in R&B right now. So why is it Bruno Mars is the biggest issue here? Like, I don't get it. I'm sorry, I don't. Like I said, like I said, look at, I said, even for Silk Sonic, like D Mile, who is also Lucky's producer, won a Grammy again, and I'm happy for that, because he's another person who said that they were going to give up on music, and look how he's flourishing. And that's why I say y'all unserious about your critiques about Silk Sonic sounding inauthentic, because the saying, and like, oh, they needed Lucky or Victoria to be on the album. Like I said, I love the both of them, but they weren't necessary to be on this album, because the person that makes both of their music produces their music. So what now? I don't get the critiques. But moving right along, the other critique I have, or the other issue I have, is y'all being nasty to Jon Batiste. It's like, I also did not know who Jon Batiste was prior to the Grammys, but that didn't mean that I didn't think that he didn't deserve his award. I think, like I said, especially doing my research and finding out who he was, he does the music for Stephen Colbert on his talk show, as well as he did the music for Soul. So this guy has an extensive resume. He's not a nobody. And like I said, I heard the album and it's very good. Freedom has been stuck in my head for days now. So just because you don't listen to somebody and they're not popular does not mean they don't deserve their award. Like, that's nasty. Like, a lot of, especially white people, y'all being real nasty to Jon Batiste. I don't like that. I don't like that. Like, let that man get his award, please. But yeah, like, I really don't like that. I'm like, y'all really got to stop doing that every time these award shows come around. Like, I get it. You want your fave to win, but you don't also have to be nasty in the process. You can say that somebody is not for you and go about your day. You don't have to be all, I don't understand how he got it over this person. Like, okay, but it's not for you to understand, honestly. Like, yeah, there are some times when people win awards and you're just like, that's a choice. But also, like I said, there are a lot of artists that I don't care for or listen to their music, but I'm not going to sit there and start a hate campaign when they win stuff. Like, I don't listen to Billie Eilish like that, but if she won any of the things that she won, if she would have won anything on Sunday, I would not be getting my tiki torches out to go say she don't deserve her awards. The girl make good music. Like, come on now. Y'all don't gotta be nasty. It's the same thing with her. Like, y'all swear up and down that her either, I see the industry plant jokes and also her paying people to get Grammys. Where y'all getting that from? Her, like I told y'all, Damage is one of the best R&B songs I've ever heard in my entire life. Yup, I said it. Volume 1 and Volume 2 is one of the best R&B debuts ever. I think it is so solid. And for that to just be EPs, that says a lot. Her really, like I said, Back of My Mind was not my favorite. That does not mean that her is not a great artist. That does not mean that her does not deserve to get the awards. Like, I don't get it. Like, yeah, she got friends in high places, but that doesn't take away that she's putting in the work. Like, I saw this girl go from performing at bowling alleys like 3-4 years ago to be performing, you know, on major stages. And you know what else? I see people at those concerts singing the words, so she has an audience. She has fans. Just because you don't like her music, don't mean she don't make good music. So sorry about it. Hers not going anywhere, babes. She's not going anywhere. So deal with it. Stop calling her industry plant, because I feel like y'all not saying that to be like, oh, she just has a big machine behind her and that's how she's able to be so popular. Y'all are saying that because you're mad because her label and her team is doing their job, and you're mad because she's winning everything. But once again, like I said, these other people, are you buying their albums? Are you promoting their music? Are you going to their concerts? No. So I don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. I call people industry plant because you listen to their music. It's just, y'all call Billie Eilish to be industry plant too. Like, what? I don't get that. But like I said, above all else, I said I'm pretty satisfied with the wins. Jasmine Marie Sullivan got her things, and that's all I truly, truly cared about. And Lucky got his things, and I'm really happy about that as well. But yeah, this was a pretty solid Grammys in terms of the wins department. But we'll be back next year, okay? Because also Adele will be up in the runnings, and y'all already know the Grammys love them some Adele, so prepare for her to sweep and Silk Sonic to sweep again, because the album will be up for consideration. So we'll be back. But yeah, y'all let me know all your thoughts about the 2022 Grammys. What were your favorite moments of the night? Did you know that your faves win? You know, who was snubbed? All those thoughts and opinions, put them down below in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll definitely see y'all in my next video. Peace out, y'all.